right, guys. Good evening. My name is Dr. Chuks Anyanwu. I'm a Forex coach and instructor. So today we're back to our analysis of the currency pairs that are included, rather listed in my playbook, which I'm trying to publish. Working how to publish very soon. Okay. So, guys, let's look at some currency pairs that featured on FX Street. Okay, FX Street is a popular website for currency trading and indices. Okay, stocks and indices. And other other instruments as crypto, such as crypto and indices. Okay. All right. So, guys, let's just focus on Forex. Okay. We're going to focus on Forex because that's why we're here. All right, and that's what I do best. Okay. So now let's look at this currency pair AU. Okay. Now AU, the news, the fundamental news indicator we're getting now is that this currency pair is gathering strength above certain levels. Okay, as the market awaits US-China trade talk. Okay, and why is China coming into this? Why is China coming into this picture, guys? Because China is the largest trade partner of Australia. Okay, because Australia exports iron ore to China. Okay, and that's huge. That's huge market for the Aussie. You guys know that very well. Okay, for those of you who are my students, you know that. Okay. Now, with this outlook, we're going to go to the charts to look at what AU is doing. So when we look at AU, let's start from the weekly time frame, guys. Let's look at this market from the weekly time frame. Okay. Now, if you look at this market from the weekly time frame, I think what is very clear here is that this market has been uptrending. Okay. Minor, momentum shift to the upside. Okay. Okay. So that is instructive, but let's zoom out on this chart. Let's zoom out on this chart for the bigger picture. Okay. Now, if you look at the bigger picture, you see that this market has been downtrending. Okay. This is the bigger picture. Okay. The bigger picture is that this market, has been downtrending, and the Aussie has been weak against the dollar. Okay. However, there are some minor shift to the upside to structure level. Okay. And that's what we're going to be dealing with here. All right. We're going to mark out the key levels that this market has reacted to in the last couple of weeks. Okay. So we're going to consider this level. All right. And we're going to look at this other level, guys. Okay. Just a minute. This level. Okay. So these are the two levels we're going to be looking at in this market. Okay. Because in the last couple of weeks, the price has not been able to break through this trend line and these horizontal levels. Okay. So that's very instructive for me. So what I will do is this. Let me rather use the horizontal line tool to mark up this level. Okay. And this level, guys. Okay. And maybe, of course, this level. Okay. Let's switch to the line chart. Okay. Let's fine tune this. All right. Let's fine tune this. Okay. All right. So these are the key levels from the weekly time frame. Okay, so guys, we're going to go down to the daily time frame to look at structure. I'm doing top-down analysis. Okay, so this is structure. Okay, this is structure, and what we're looking at here is that we're mindful that in the last couple of days that this market has been making some higher highs. Okay, higher highs. Okay, breaking some higher highs. Okay, all right, so this is where we are at the moment. Okay, now what this tells me is that this market is looking to pushing up. Okay, but from the weekly time frame, let's see, we can see clearly that what we have is a structure like this. Okay, so at the moment, price is at a major key level here. Okay, so two things could happen. Is it like it breaks through this level, or it reacts and retraces away from that level? Okay, so we're going to be looking at for that particular price action. Okay, so let's continue with this analysis from the 4-hour time frame. We're doing top-down analysis, guys. From the 4-hour time frame, we can see that market has created another level. Okay, so this level is going to be an intermediate level, guys. Okay, so I'm going to change the color to maybe green. Okay, or this color rather. Sorry, let me take a green, because let me take this green. Okay, good. All right, so what are the other levels again? You come here, you see that this is another level that price is respecting. From there, we can come down to this level. Okay, this level. Okay, and perhaps this level. Okay, all right, so that is where we are at the moment. So I need to zoom in on this chart. Okay, so this is a key major level. Okay, these green ones are minor levels. Okay, however, price is reacting off this level, so the level is a key level. These are key levels. The green levels are key levels, guys. Okay, all right, so you can see that it's like we have gotten a sort of range here, market moving sideways. Okay, so let's see how we're going to trade it off the range. Okay, now there's something I want you to observe, guys. Here, look at chart patterns. Okay, look at chart patterns. Okay, this is resistance level, this is bullish, this is loss in bullish momentum, this is counter attack by the bears. Okay, and these three candlesticks form what we call the evening star candlestick pattern. Okay, so from that level, the market pushed down. Okay, the market again is reacting off this level here. Okay, market is reacting off this level here. We can see an inside bar, bullish inside bar candlestick pattern, or what we call bullish harami pattern here. Okay, so perhaps we expect this market to push up slightly, before it to start, coming down. We expect this market to either come down, break structure here, come down here, or bounces off from here and go to test this other level up there. Okay, so these are the possible scenarios that can pan out in this market. So we're looking at those scenarios. They are all possibilities, and so we must keep our eyes on the ball, over them, to ensure that we're able to catch the move when they happen. Okay, all right. So what do we do from here? Now let's go to the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame, or 30 minutes, 15 minutes time frame is our entry time frames. Okay, so guys, you need to be aware of that. Okay, so now clearly you can see, now I've seen a chart pattern that we can trade off this screen. Okay, I've seen a head and shoulder pattern. Okay, and it is bullish reversal, bearish reversal candlestick pattern, guys. Okay, so for me here, this is the neckline. Okay, so let's use this horizontal line to represent the neckline. So we bring it here. Okay, so the neckline. Okay, so what that tells me is that the market has broken the neckline, pulling back to retest it. Then when it gets here, we'll look forward a shorting opportunity, guys. So what we're expecting here is for the market to inch up here to this level, okay, and then drop from that level, okay, and perhaps pull back slightly, okay, and then come back here, okay. So we're going to target this key level. We're going to target this key level of support, okay. We're going to target this key level. All right. So let's mark it up appropriately. So this is the markup. Okay, guys. So that is the markup. Okay. And for me, that level is my support level. Okay. It's my support key level. Okay. Let's make this 12. Okay. Then this is my resistance key level, guys. Okay. Resistance. Okay. Resistance key level. Okay. Okay. All right. So we have seen in head and shoulder pattern. Okay, so let's call this head and shoulder pattern. Okay, head and shoulder pattern. Okay, is a chart pattern. Okay, is a chart pattern. Okay, so just name it appropriately. Okay, then in that head and shoulder, we have this as a neckline. Okay, so this is the neckline. Okay, this is the neckline. Okay. Okay. No, sorry. This is a neckline. Sorry. This is a neckline. Okay. All right. So this is the left shoulder, right shoulder. Okay. And the head and head. Okay. So this is the head. This is the head. Okay. This is left shoulder. Left shoulder. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Then this is the right shoulder. Okay. This is right shoulder. All right. Okay, so guys, I want to change this to smaller. Let's use 10. Okay, let's use 10. Okay, let's reduce the size of the chart. Notation to 10. Okay, all right, yes, 10 is smarter. Okay, let's take this down to 12. 10 rather. Let's take this down to 10. Okay, take this to 10. Okay, all right. So let me adjust this to this level. Adjust this to this level. Okay. All right. So let's continue marking up this chart. All right. So just a minute, please. So this is AU. Okay. AUD USD chart on 1 hour time frame. All right. I would like to make this 50. 50. Okay. Okay. This is rather too big, guys. 32. Perfect. Perfect here. Okay. All right. Fine. So, guys, this is this chart markup on this particular instrument, guys. Okay. So I expect to see further price action to the downside. Okay. Further price action to the downside, because the reason is that if you look at the weekly time frame, okay, you will see that the structure of this market is bearish. Okay. Structure of this market is bearish. You can see it. The market is actually making lower lows, okay? Lower lows and lower highs, okay? So we should look out for sell opportunity in this market, okay? Look at for sell opportunity, okay? And you can see the mini structure. So the price should actually drop down to this level, okay? If it bounces, okay, it will drop further. So we're targeting that from this level, it should get to this level as well, okay? All right, so that is my perspective about this instrument, okay? So which means we're expecting price to, come and test this level in the near future, okay? In the near future. All right? Okay. I think it's very tiny this way. Let's increase it a little bit. All right, so guys, that's all I have for you today on AU. Okay, so summary, we expect that this market will drop further. We're looking for sell opportunities in this market. We're looking for the appropriate setup. We don't have the right setup here yet, but we're looking at price edging up slightly and dropping from that height, okay? So that should give us, we're expectedly looking at, let's say we take the trade from here to this place, 59, about 60 pips, okay? So we're looking at 60 pips, take profits estimates, in this market, okay? All right, guys, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Guys, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? Turn on the notification bell so that anytime we release, new analysis, Forex analysis of this sort, you'll get, notified, promptly, okay? But guys, like the video. If you like this video, if you like what we discussed here, if you like this chart pattern, if you like all the expositions we did here and the way I trade Forex, if you think it's something that excites you, please give me a thumbs up, okay? It will encourage me to do further, more videos like this in future, okay? All right, guys, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this session. Do have a blessed day. Bye-bye.